We're continuing our tour through past interviews I've done with Trump supporters, recapping ones from a while back that many of you, because my audience just recently has kind of grown a lot, haven't even seen, which is super fun, and these are wild. So today, you just gotta stick around for this one. It is so strange. I talked to a lady, and the reason why it's strange is she has a strong opinion about the left, the Democrats being communist. But then after just one follow-up question or two follow-up questions, seems to not exactly know why Democrats in her mind are communist. And this is something, the reason why this interview is so interesting to me is this is representative of so many people who make that accusation of the left has become communist, Democrats are all commies or socialists. But then you ask, do you even know what communism means? Do you even know what that term is? The definition or any understanding of it, and you don't really get anywhere with that. And so that's very much present in this interview, as you'll see, and definitely fascinating.
At the Trump event, what are you hoping to see? Besides Trump, just like what do you want to hear?
Oh, because I came from a communist country, and Trump is the one who fight for America. And
who's communist in our country? Who's pushing communism?
I came from Vietnam. Vietnam is a communist country now, and that's why we left Vietnam. We left Vietnam by boat, and we don't like communists.
I understand not liking communism. What's the connection to liking Trump?
Because Trump is he's a doer. He loves everyone, and he wants to save America from the liberals going to the left, and it's not good. So it's very bad. So that's why I'm here today to support him, because he's fighting for it.
So what's something that the left is doing that's super far left?
Because they support China, and we don't like China. China is a communist country.
None of this, I don't get why people would hold the opinion that the Democratic Party is communist without having any actual policies or rhetoric that they could point to that would indicate that, right? So they support China. Pretty much everyone is in unison saying that we need to be competitive with China, and there's differences in how we should approach that. But the Democratic Party just passed the CHIPS Act that is investing so that the United States can manufacture chips and not be beholden to other countries such as China, so that we can compete with them on the world stage with that type of technology. I just don't get it. I really don't get why you would walk around feeling so strongly that I gotta go support Trump because the left has gone communist and liberals are so bad, but then not really have anything beyond that, right? No beliefs, one step deeper, one layer deeper that inform why you actually feel that way.
People, and they spread they want to conquer. They want to to make everybody under them. So because you never been to a communist country.
I've been to China.
You've been to China, and what do you see in China? What did you see? What do you see? Can you tell me?
I'm curious. I saw a lot of things, but I'm curious how this relates to the Democratic Party.
Oh, because Democrat.
Because I think both the Republican and Democratic Party are pretty much not communist.
No, I don't think so.
Right. So again, the biggest takeaway from that is the accusation of the left, the Democratic Party has gone communist and they're just a bunch of crazy socialists. The two aspects of that is, number one, point at a policy that you believe is socialist or communist. And oftentimes, if they can come up with one, it's like universal health care. And so then I'll ask, okay, Medicare for all. If you think that Medicare for all makes America a socialist country, or the people pushing for that socialists, then do you believe that Medicare is also doing the same thing? Because every Republican supports Medicare. And so you believe, they also kind of want to defund it, but I'm saying rhetorically they'll say they support Medicare. So do you believe that we should not have Medicare, not have Social Security? Obviously, there's some socialized programs in our country, and some people are just advocating to have more expanded ones or more thorough, whatever it is. And so the accusation just holds no weight, except for that it's kind of an emotionally charged one. Communist doesn't mean a form of government that someone's advocating for. Communist means someone that I hate. That's kind of actually what those words, I think, in their minds mean. But it's always interesting in these discussions to see someone who I believe actually honestly holds the opinion they hold, of course, but look at me with confidence in their eyes and say, I just have to be here to support Trump because he's fighting back against the liberals who are going communist. And then you ask one follow-up question, it's like, I don't know, this, that, the other thing, they just are communists. Who knows? I don't get it. But that is the experience I have so often when I go to these types of events. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to be a part of what makes this show possible, plus get access to the full video version of the show hours before any of the clips are uploaded to YouTube, plus get access to an extra full show every Saturday that only members can see, you can do so by going to patreon.com/Luke Beasley. That's patreon.com/Luke Beasley, and there is a link in the description.